Last night they played Tattnall and beat the Warriors 7-1. And senior Lane Adams excelled both offensively and defensively. At the plate, he went 2 for 3 with a walk, a double, and as he stroked his first hits of the season. And on the mound, he pitched his first ever complete game, throwing 7 innings, allowing just 5 hits with 8 strikeouts and just 1 walk, and a 7-1 win over Tattnall County. The only run that he yielded came in the first inning with 2 down when the Warriors' big stick, Jacob Todd, who hit 2 doubles against the Bulldogs the last time the two teams played, hit a solo home run over the right field fence on the first pitch. But after that, Lane stifled the Warriors. I guess there are a lot of things amazing about your performance tonight, but I think one of the things that was amazing was you gave up that solo home run with 2 down to the big stick, and then after that, you just were awesome.
Yes, sir. Just kind of missed my spot, left the fastball up, and the kid hit it in a long ways.
But then you came back and got the big stick, and this was a key situation, second and third. Y'all could have intentionally walked him to load up the bases. You pitched to him, and on a 3-2 count, which was rare for you tonight, you got that roller to first base.
Yes, sir. Coach Hayes just said nibble around the zone. Don't give him nothing that he can work with too much, and that's what I just try to do, is kind of work around the zone and end up working out for us.
And you were constantly hitting your spots. I guess if Cole Graham put the glove somewhere, you hit it?
Yes, sir. Just work on that every day, just pitching to one spot and throwing it right there every time.
And all 3 pitches were working, fastball, curve, and changeup?
Yes, sir. Just work on them every day at practice, just work on my grips, just throwing around every day.
But there's a big difference between you this season and last season because you got more zip on the fastball and the curveball is so much better.
Yes, sir. Just been working hard. Football, I hate to say it, but football really did help me out, put me in the weight room all summer and helped my fastball a lot.
And you pitched 7. Did you think you could pitch 7 this early in the season?
No, sir. I would have never thought I'd pitch 7, but went the distance and it felt great doing it the whole time.
The Bulldogs scored 4 runs in the first inning, and George Lukey, who went 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs, drove in a run.
Oh, yes, sir. We really killed the ball tonight. Our team, we just had a stout lineup, and we were just crushing the ball all the way around.
What was the key to that? Because you faced Roden last time, and he no-hit you for 4 innings.
Well, practice yesterday, we hit non-stop. I hit 5-6 times around. Everybody hit 5-6 times around. We just got a lot of batting in.
Brock Harrison went 1 for 3, and the one was a big one. A 2-run opposite field double deep to right field.
Yes, sir. I had 2 strikes on me, so my thought was widen out and hit it where it's pitched.
Have you ever hit one like that to the opposite field with so much power?
No, sir. I don't believe I have.
And what has helped you to do that?
Just every day backsiding through BP and everything on the tee.
Martin Stevens went 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. And for the first time in his Bulldog career, he was batting second.
It's really new. I did a lot of it in junior ball, and I really like it, and it gives me a new appearance at the plate, and I really like it.
Do you see different pitches? Because tonight you had 2 base hits and 3 at-bats plus a walk.
Yes, sir. You see different pitches because they want to come hard at you to begin with, but you just got to learn to sit back, wait on it, and just let it go.
One of the most exciting defensive plays of the night made by the Bulldogs was a diving catch in left field by Brandon Helton.
I've been struggling all season just trying to get good reads, and so I've been practicing, getting extra reps and just trying to make the best plays I can, and I did on that one.
So how did you dive and catch it?
Well, I got a bad read on that one too, so I had to make up for it. So I just seen it deep, and I just kept running after it, and I just dove after it.
Now here's head coach Brian Fitzgerald with his thoughts on the Bulldogs' first home victory of the season.
We had an opportunity the last 2 days to really concentrate on some executional things, and although we didn't have to break out bunt tonight, some other things happened for us tonight that were real good offensively. In 2 strike counts when they threw inside, we took a couple of pitches and got on base, and we had a bunch of key knocks tonight to drive in runs. So, you look at our lineup tonight. Lane Adams was on 3 times. Martin was on. I know he had 2 hits. DR hit the ball hard twice, had a sacrifice fly on a line drive. Lukey had 2 hits in the game tonight. Brock, torched the ball a couple of times tonight, one hop the fence and one just short of a home run in center field. Really nice night for us offensively in terms of putting good wood on the ball. Again, had a couple Adam balls, line drives to third base. A couple of deep hit balls that were caught by Kyle Knight and Brock. But tonight we were able to find some holes for those balls, some of those balls to fall down in, and because of that we were able to score 7 runs in the game. Felt like even though we scored 7, I felt like we could have been a little bit better. I mean, we had some opportunities, we had some base runners we left out there. Cole Graham a couple of times came up with runners in scoring position. He pops up one time and hits a bases loaded 1-hop ground ball to short, pretty hard. to end an inning another time. If the ball goes to the left or to the right a little bit, either at bat, we probably break that game open and only play 5. But at the end of the day, Barney, you got to tip your cap to Lane Adams and what he was able to do on the mound tonight. He really threw the ball in the strike zone all night long. He kept the ball for the most part down below the knee. He missed up one time to their really good young hitter, and he made him pay for it. And as we keep teaching our kids, you can't make those mistakes to good hitters, or that's what's going to happen. And then, that guy doesn't come up and sniff another ball the rest of the night because we're able to keep the fastball down and hit him with some changeup and some curveball. Some things that a young guy like him, he's not had enough experience to adjust to, and of course that young man will learn how to hit those pitches as he gets on in his career, and he's going to be a fantastic player. And Tattnall County's got a good team. Their shortstop made a few nice plays tonight to save some runs, but overall, tip your cap to Coach Hayes and Lane Adams for the job they did with our pitching staff tonight. And our defense was fantastic. D.R. Meadows, makes a couple of plays coming back. He's still a little gimpy, but makes a couple of plays up the middle that were really nice. Although they're just routine plays, Noah Anderson comes in and gets the job done. I mean, when they give us outs, we got to be able to take them. And Helton gets a bad read early in the game, but is able to adjust and make a diving catch out in left field.